Mhm. to kick off to get things started. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Well, demon.
A first down for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
Using the quick game.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
And here comes the offense on second down. They'll give it to the back. Puts him in the spin cycle. And the ball slipped out. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, what a break. Great job falling on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, fall on the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
On the run, it's Jordan. Still running at the 40. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Trip.
The running back carry.
Here comes the offense on second down. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree with Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. To the air, it's Ward. And the pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not to start this offense on.
Offense getting set for first down. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booker. First down to start the drive after the break. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Snap it to the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And to get rid of it quickly. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the tailback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Frank Ali.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Oh, they're running back at the center field already.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy this defense has got to be ready for.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They'll throw it on first down. The sure hands, it's Jordan. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
And these little slots are so fast, and they can stretch the whole field. They make you just sit back on your heels. They make you nervous, really. But then they break those in-breaking routes where it shows his number to the quarterback really quickly and make the play. These slot receivers, they're just so down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quick pass on the jet motion. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Direct snap. He's out past the 35. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
Sure, my guy.
That's the end of the first half with the game tied.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. Pass to 45. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that one will give him the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This defense will try to keep everything in front. And it's on the ground.
Oh.
Defense just cradling that fumble and securing. And he's brought down, and
Fumble, my
his
boy.
defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man.
It's a fumble, my boy. boy.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. First down here for the offense. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Broncos in the hurry up.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
Back to pass, it's Jordan. Trying to get to him. Extending the play. He'll fire to his right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The throw finds the tight end. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. Got room at the 35. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. The Broncos are marching down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. All kinds of time before he fires right. Oh, look out! And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Man, the defensive coordinator is pulling his hair out on the sidelines after that one because they had everybody covered initially. They just couldn't get home to the quarterback. He had over 5 seconds to throw that football. The defense has to do a better job affecting the QB moving forward, or they're going to get lit up in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Looking for space, it's Jordan. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. He's got it. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
They'll try the run. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Alabama pushing the tempo. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO, it's complete. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wide out in motion. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He's going to bring it out from deep. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass.
He's loose down the left side. He's at the 30. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability. His wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Alabama quickly back to the line. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry.
He's off to the races. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. Going to the running game. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. To the ground, he's got it again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Running back goes in motion. To the air, it's Jordan. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big 3rd down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
They'll go with a direct snap. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And they tacked on the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Corners are going to bail. Jumped on top of the pile. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
This defense has to know that QB zone read is a big part of how they're going to be attacked. These linebackers, they've got to switch and get into position to replace these crashing defensive ends, because this is a quarterback that can get up the field quickly like he did on that last play.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On second down, looking again to throw. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And how about the aggressiveness? This coach says, I'm going for it. We're going to put 6 on the board, time ticking down, maybe be a little bit more conservative. I love the way they put the hammer down. Now they have the lead going into the half, an extra point away from a 7-point lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And the Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. And that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
To throw, it's Jordan. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. And he makes the catch at the 25. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a crease to the left. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Lining up for the PAT. Back to throw. It's the fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Bust through behind his pad. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pick up of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Scrambling away. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Complete and looking for enough for the first.
Shit. Keep subjecting myself to this fucking dog shit. Keep subjecting myself to this dog shit. So, to the bullshit by playing this shit. Like, they literally pulled me, like, I'm trying to cut back. They just wiggled me out the fucking way, bro, and fucking froze me where I couldn't do shit. Fucking froze me to where I couldn't do shit, bro. Like, dog shit, bro. Dog shit ass game. Percent out of 99. Let's run this. Run one of these, man. Fuck it.
He's at the 10. He's at the 5.
different roles, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Back to where we started, literally. Alright. Good. Alright, man. 3 pulls left. Pulls left. We're gonna get stuck. Yeah. Stuck. Stuck. Perfect. Yeah, stuck. Shit. Definitely got stuck with shit. We gotta pull away. I already got him. Got him. Alright, bro. Let's keep it going, man. Fuck it.
The Yellow Jackets will put total leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Checking rosters in Ultimate Team is crazy.
First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Fast motion from the offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. At midfield, he's got room. Off he goes. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Sure.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the offense on first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Power football with the run. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Yellow Jackets will move the sticks with the first down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets head it quickly to the line. He's got it on the right. And more yards after contact. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Now 2nd and 10. finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. Ball's at the 29. They'll keep the offense out there and go for it. Defensive coordinator showing heat before this. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
This should be the last play of the quarter. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
We were behind him. That's on point, bro. He just jumped the route, bro.
Line gets set. 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they got him for the sack.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Georgia Tech 0.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Gets rid of it. The quick out. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Motion from the offense. Give to the running back. All kinds of running room. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. What a catch and run for 6. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
PDF kickoff.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. He marched 78 yards down the field, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
Somebody did turn on the phone. Fuck you talking about? Fuck you talking about? Niggas love the wine DDA, bro. You just not that guy, pal.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So
and he's running in the open. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Fuck out of here, bro. How about Exhibit A? Bro, just like
now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Bulls his way forward. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
Yo, what the hell is this? Oh, you get ball back, what?
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't
Why
have
you
to
giving
change
him,
everything
bro?
and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Wide out in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Hard running there. Look out, he's got room. Touchdown!
This game is
He
dog
ran
shit.
through tackles like water through a sieve. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And we're
That's
all
trash.
square as he's set to kick it away.
Hey, dog shit. Alright, bro, lock it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. The give to the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pick up of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Jordan. Going deep.
You're a dog
And
shit
the
ass shit,
incomplete
bro.
pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense. Going up top on 1st down. He'll throw one to his right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
Really nice play getting that 1st down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing the NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next 1st-round pick at the wide receiver position from them.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Touchdown time! They move on top here in the fourth.
Oh, I got some sauce on. Don't mess with me, bro.
Defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays. And you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Don't message me, bro.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Okay. Don't blame DDA when you lose, dog. Y'all niggas is annoying, bro.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. He's going to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. Go straight ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown!
I should have just tackled the nigga.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away.
Watch easy to, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. You're just annoying, bro.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Handoff to the single back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff from the gun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
What was that?
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage.
Shut the fuck up. No DDA, nigga. You just fucking
The defense in
overshot
a
the
most
fuck shit, bro.
benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3.
9 1st down penalty. I had the 1st down. What are you talking about?
The give to the lone running back. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the right side. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Yeah. Just sucked, though.
What a finish we have unfolding here. The offense in the waning moments and a chance to take the lead. Trying to pound it in. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Great play by the defense, forcing the incompletion. What do you do now if you're on offense? Game is tied. It's late. Do you have the confidence in your quarterback and your offense to convert this 4th and short and give yourself a chance to win this game now?
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's got goal. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. On the move, it's Gordon.
What is this shit,
He
dog?
makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back has it. And a really
What's the
nice
shit?
run and pick up
Cut
there
the
before
fucking shit.
defense avoided disaster
Like, for real,
and
cut the
stopped a
shit, bro.
really big play.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Running back searching for a hole. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. They go to the ground. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. They've got time here to take a shot or two, but they need to be smart. They're already in field goal range. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth.
That makes the score Georgia Tech 28, Alabama 24.
They might want to consider driving this one through on the ground, get him to touch it, and get that clock running. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Snap it to the back. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Nigga so annoying, bro.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Let's see what you got to say, bro. Let's see the last little shit you got to say, bro.
He had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis.
Nigga ain't got shit to say out of either one. Yeah, okay, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Would have been the same fucking result, bro. Nigga so fucking weird, bro. Bro. Yo, grown ass man crying on this bitch, nigga. Threw me off my game. I should have been blocked this nigga. Threw me off my game. Me too, nigga. Like, bro, fuck what you talking about, bro? Just shut the nigga up, bro.
Nicholas 10 says,
Alabama
suggest
about to
deep
kick off
pass.
to get this game underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's
What
quick.
is that, bro? Niggas putting in cheats. That's how you know niggas cheating, bro.
Bring him down at the 12-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan.
Suggest
He
deep
stopped
pass.
just
Like, what
a
is
chain
that, bro?
link or two away from the first down and sets them up.
Them niggas
beautifully
on,
here.
bro.
Second and very short here for the offense. The carry going off right tackle here. Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. It's a fumble. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Jordan. Fires left. That was a
Come on. What are we doing?
Way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
That's me.
Quarterback's got to understand. I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get
That's
him. But
fucking
I gotta
me,
take
bro.
what the
All
defense gives
fucking me.
And double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. On target to the left. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Trying to find his man on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
The give to the tailback.
Y'all gave me the nigga on the outside,
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
Comes out throwing on first down. With the catch, it's Cooper.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all give them the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
I just know the cheese blitz coming.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Arizona State 7, Alabama 0.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On first down, here comes this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get
Not
them
a
out of
soul block, bro.
Nowhere to run on.
Not a soul block.
4 on the carry.
Not a soul block.
They're facing a 3rd down. The play action fake. Still looking on the move.
Not a
The
soul,
pass falls
bro.
incomplete,
Block,
and that'll be the
bro.
final play of this quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score Arizona State 7, Alabama 0.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Dumps it to the back. He's got it, and they convert it. Still running at the 40. He's loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Gordon.
You getting pushed back, bro. You're supposed to be physical, bro.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
They keep attacking through the air. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Direct snap.
Why again? Why are we double teaming?
First down line was, and they stopped him short.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped.
Yeah, bro. Why are we double teaming after I done ID'd the mic, bro?
They'll try the field goal. good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Coming out with it, it's Cooper. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets him to the 28. Here comes that Alabama offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Across the 45. Got a lot of running room. The 10. Touchdown, Bama! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Quinn. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success.
Is that
be aggressive?
Oh, the ball's on the ground.
Did my guy not run past the line of scrimmage?
Out of bounds.
Ooh, offense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to pass, it's Jordan. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Smart move to get down with the slide. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Cameron. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Buys a little extra time. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snap from the gun on third down. Looking to scramble. He fires it out to the right. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
fuck?
No, no good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half.
Second bitch, man. Fuck this nigga.
He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone.
Conservative shit, dude. Yeah.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude.
Hits the accelerator to the right. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David, it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
That is a decision he will likely regret.
Damn, he got 7 points from a janky kickoff.
Knocked down at the 10. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Intercepted. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got 1 pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me 1 too.
They'll run it on first.
What the fuck, man? I'm trying to cut up, bro. They just reverse my guy, bro. Like, what the fuck?
That is how you do it. That is how you put it on.
Oh, man, what the fuck?
Everybody on the field, this is how our defense is going to be. Do not run the football because we will knock you senseless.
On the move to his left. And it'll be
Like, what the fuck?
Physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense.
What the
That defender
fuck?
got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal.
Man, I'm wide open, bro. Up the fucking middle.
From this defense, put in a horrible situation, horrible field position.
Bruh.
Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field.
Dog shit ass game, bro. They fucking reversed me fucking backwards, my nigga.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Quinn. Nothing wrong.
Really
with the
fucking
touchback.
reversed me
They wish they had
backward,
one
bro.
Right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line.
Really fucking reversed me backwards, bro.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man. Like
Reverse me to-
giving the football away too much.
Man.
Gotta take care of the
You can't make- I
football,
can't-
Jesse.
you can't make up the
Otherwise, you got
bullshit
no
on
shot
this
to win
game,
this
bro.
football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college
Can't
football,
make
it doesn't
up the
matter how
bullshit
talented
on
you
this
are,
game.
It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with a sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. He makes the connection. At the 35, he's loose. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling here out to the 35.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Now they'll run it to the right here. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that 1st down.
Nothing but green ahead. Inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
Shit, bro.
Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Game is dog shit.
Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job
Thank you, bro.
out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important.
You fucking stalled the game, just hold a nigga, bro.
Get down there.
Literally cut up. That shit made me do some weird ass fucking stutter step, bro.
Try the run. Defense makes the
Stop double teaming the nigga, dog. Why are we double teaming this nigga, bro? Like, dog, swear to God, bro. This where the game start blowing me, bro. This where the fucking game start pissing me the fuck off, bro. Cause I'm IDing the mic, bro. Why aren't you picking up the fucking mic like I'm IDing, bro?
Back to pass, it's Jordan. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Snags it down the right side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They move the tight end all over. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Alabama quickly back to the line.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. They'll go with a direct snap. Looks like Alabama will pick up the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down.
Pick him up.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Looking for room at the 30. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Makes the catch. A 2-point conversion is
go. Come on,
Gotta love the
defense.
execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Cooper.
Shit.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. Using the spin move. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Trying play action. Feeling some heat. Fights off a defender. Fires to the big fella. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Quarterback adapting. He's looking on the right side.
Whoa!
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff too, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Looking to throw on second down. Quick strike complete. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
GG's, bro. GG's. Nothing on that.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Two and two. Some long ass fucking games. Some long ass fucking games, B. Go back on the picks.